Good morning, everyone. It is Monday morning. Welcome back to another week of what we're eating. When we're doing a low spend month, we're trying to eat down our fridge, freezer, and pantries. We are starting off with these homemade burritos that I made Saturday. Everyone's having some with some ketchup, and we will see you later. I wanted to show you guys, my kids do chores. Everybody cleans up and helps clean. So this is the bathtub that Lucas and Noah love to take baths in. And Lucas, what do you have there?
A magic eraser, and I'm washing.
He's washing the tub because they kept coming in with dirty feet and stuff, and yeah, it needs to be washed. And Noah,
I'm putting the toys away. I'm just waiting for Mom to unlock the closet.
He's putting the toys away, and then these are going to recycle. They just brought them in here on the way to recycle, so those are going to recycle. And Noah's putting the toys away, and my two older ones clean the house. And yeah, we're just deep cleaning today and taking advantage of getting the dust out of here. Right, Noah? Are you gonna go put those away? Yeah, he is drinking and he's gonna go put his laundry away. Go. You got it. You might want to put your soda down first. Everyone say hi. Hi. So it's still Monday. That's my niece Brianna. Where's Bianca? Bianca. Anyway, so in about the next hour, we're gonna have about 7 teenage girls here. Say hi. Their friends are coming over and they are going to make sushi. They're bringing like ingredients and stuff. We have the rice and stuff, and they're gonna make sushi. And then afterwards, my husband's at work, but if he comes home in time, we're gonna make the Chinese on the disc because we have chicken thighs thawed out. He's gonna drop by cash and carry and get noodles and mushrooms and peppers, and I already have cabbage and onion and garlic and everything else. Does that sound good? Yeah. So everyone say hi. We're gonna have a good dinner, huh? Yeah. Yep. They cleaned all day, so the house is spotless. I don't mind them having people over, friends over, because then they clean. So over here, you guys can see the kids are making the sushi, and it was really so much fun, and it was so delicious. They made a lot. This was just part of the sushi that they made. They made a whole lot. This was the final product. We had leftovers. Everyone took some home. Okay, so here is the Asian food. We're gonna have a lot left over, so we'll be eating this for tomorrow as well. But this turned out so good. Delicious. Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday morning, and I'm gonna show you guys what I'm having for breakfast. So obviously my coffee, and then I'm gonna have one of these little, I don't know what they are, chocolate, maybe with some hazelnut filled inside. The girls that came over yesterday that hung out with my daughter brought these. They're from like a European store, so I'll just say I'll take this one. So that's going to be my breakfast. I'm not cooking for today because we have a lot of leftover of the stir fry and some sushi, but I am going to I thought out some beef, and I think I might just make a lasagna to have in the fridge for tomorrow or the next day, depending on how much the kids eat. So I'll be doing, I guess, some meal prepping today, but it won't be the food we're eating today, if that makes sense. All right, so the kids got into this Frosted Mini Wheats cinnamon roll cereal, and that's what they are eating for breakfast. All right, so we're pretty much just eating this leftover Chinese for lunch and dinner, and we have another box in the fridge. I was gonna do some meal prep today. I put the beef in the fridge. I'm not dealing with it. I'm tired. I just want to relax, and we'll get back to cooking tomorrow. So it is Wednesday morning, and I'm getting started on making some sauce. I want to make a lasagna, and I used a 3-pound roll of meat yet again. So I'm obviously not going to use all of this for one lasagna, so I plan on freezing the rest. I have cottage cheese, and I didn't use all of this. I used part of it with one egg that's from my mom's chickens, Italian seasoning, olive oil, and then we have mozzarella, and we have more if we need to. This box of oven ready lasagna noodles, there's just a few in, so I grabbed another one, and then I have 4 marinara sauces, but if we need more, I'll add more, and of course I'll drain this. This was 80% lean. This still has a lot of fat in there, so I'll definitely drain it. And let's put this lasagna together and throw it in the oven because it's going to be 100 today. And even though we have AC, and I don't know, I just don't like to heat up the house even more when it's that hot already, if that makes sense. So this is going to be really delicious. All right, so here is the sauce. I used all 4 jars for 3 pounds, and it's still a little thick, but I think it'll be okay for lasagna. I also went and I I brought from my other fridge the baby spinach. I'm going to wash, chop, and add baby spinach in there. And then, of course, I forgot to take this out of the fridge, but the shaky Parmesan cheese will go throughout the layers. I'm hoping to use all of this cheese and get some stuff out of the fridge. And I know I made a bunch of sauce last week and froze it, but I had the time to do it today, so I figured might as well make another batch and freeze some more. That way when it's really busy and a busy day, I can just pull those out. I don't want to pull the ones that I just froze out. And again, I'm trying to use up all that frozen meat to make meals out of it and have it ready to go. That is my goal. I would love to have shelves full of frozen meals. I would love that. I could make maybe 3-4 lasagnas out of this, but I don't have the room to put them in the freezer, if that makes sense, because those, you know, are bulky. But eventually I want to do that and have my own homemade lasagnas ready to go. I can get like those disposable tin foil pans from the Dollar Tree or Walmart or whatnot and just have those in the freezer. That would be ideal. That's the goal. But to get to that goal, we need to use up what we have to make room, if that makes sense. All right, so this has simmered for a little bit and I put a bunch of spinach. I still left some spinach in the box. I didn't use the whole thing. It was pretty full, and just in case we want it for other meals, it's available. It's kind of thick, but I think I need a thick like this for the lasagna. So when these bags, hopefully I get 2 more meals out of this, when I label them, I'm gonna put them as lasagna since it has the spinach. I mean, you could use it in spaghettis, but that way we'll just have it for lasagnas ready to go. And it is 10:23. I'm gonna pop my lasagna in the oven. The kids are already asking me, is it done? Is it done? No, it's not, but it will be very soon. It smells really good. Okay, so I used up those few pieces of lasagna, and then in this one, we still have like half left, and I did not finish the mozzarella, but it's okay. I'll go back in the fridge. Here's the lasagna. I'm popping it in the oven, and we have a lot of sauce left over. I'm thinking at least 2 or 3 bags worth to go in the freezer, which I'm super excited about. Okay, so I just pulled this bread out of the freezer. It is solid frozen, but my kids wanted some bread to have for like peanut butter and stuff. So pulling this out of the freezer, so I'm not making any bread today. And yeah, this is just cooling down. My lasagna just took the foil off, and it is almost done. Those waffles we put in the freezer last week because my kids weren't going through it. They took it out, and there is only 4 more left. They've been eating through them. So I have some leftovers here. I have some refried beans. I have some rice, and then 2 chicken legs, and then I have taco meat. So what I'm going to do, and the cheese. So I'm going to go ahead and make some burritos with beans, meat, and rice. And then these 2 I'm going to put in a little Tupperware. My husband will take to work tomorrow. And I'm going to assemble these, and then we have some more meals ready to go. I don't think I'm going to put them in the freezer. We'll just pop them in the fridge. The kids will eat it. And yeah, I was going to pop these in the freezer because I'm like, oh, no one's eating it because we've been having so much other food. But no, we're going to turn them into burritos. 7 burritos. And then I also made a little burrito bowl with just the leftover rice, some corn that was in this can. It wasn't very much. I just added it. Finally finished the mozzarella. We still have this leftover ground beef. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to label it. And the next time we make tacos, we can just throw it in with the other taco meat, or we can go ahead and just thaw it out and somebody eats a taco or 2. So that's going in the freezer. This burrito bowl is going in the freezer. This is going to make a great lunch with some sour cream, salsa, some shredded cabbage, or whatever we have. And these, I might put some in the freezer and just leave a couple in the fridge. So here are my empty containers, and like I said, those 2 little drumsticks my husband will take to work tomorrow, so nothing is getting wasted. Right, here's my beautiful lasagna. It was bubbling over. It smells delicious. It is 11:37. It's been out for a while. I just let it cool down a little bit, and the kids are ready to dig in to have it for lunch. And then if there's any for dinner, we still have a bag of Caesar salad they can do next to it if they choose. And yeah, it's gonna be really good. It's so easy to make. You guys have seen me, if you've been on my channel for a while, make this many times. And I use the cottage cheese instead of the ricotta just because it's a little more cost effective and we can't really tell the difference. So I'm sure there's a difference, but we don't mind it, I should say. It's good. So yeah, I got my burritos put away and then the burrito bowl, and we are good to go. 2 bags of lasagna sauce going into the freezer. I'm gonna go put these in the freezer. They're nice and cool. And when I put these in the freezer, I'm gonna bring out something for tomorrow that we're gonna put in the crock pot for tomorrow's dinner. So I have this whole chicken, and usually I don't buy whole chicken because it's so expensive. Like this was $10.31. I didn't pay that much. These were on sale at Safeway for ridiculously cheap with like a digital coupon. I don't even know. I think maybe $4 or $5. Usually I like to buy the rotisserie chickens from Costco, but I have this because we got it on a good deal, and this is the only whole chicken I had in my freezer, I think, unless I go through it and I find more. So I'm gonna put this in the crock pot tomorrow, finish it off under the broiler, and we're gonna have chicken with those instant mashed potatoes and a salad or something. The kids did not eat the Caesar salad today, so we still have that. So easy meal, crock pot meal. I've been using my crock pot a lot, but it's working out great. Good morning, everyone. It is Thursday morning. So here is my crock pot. I put it on high for 4 hours. I sprayed it with some Pam spray or whatever spray you have. I have the olive oil spray from Costco, and I just made a couple balls of tin foil that I threw in there because I'm going to put my chicken breast down on those. I have my chicken soaking in water with vinegar and salt. I'm going to wash it. I'm going to put some more of that Pam spray on the chicken, and I am going to season it. I'll show you in a minute what I'm seasoning. Right, here is my beautiful bird. She is all tucked in there. This chicken actually came with the liver and the neck, which we absolutely love, so I put those underneath. And then this is the seasoning I used, and this is the spray I was talking about. I just sprayed it with some of that so the seasoning doesn't come off, and it did add a little bit of salt. What did you say, Noah?
I love this chicken.
He's like, yum, I can't wait to eat this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the kids really, really like rotisserie chicken, or any kind of chicken, really. They love chicken. We all love chicken. So I'm going to put the lid on. Are you excited to eat the chicken?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we're going to finish those. Well, we're going to eat, probably not finish those instant mashed potatoes. And, oh, we have corn on the cob in the fridge. Who's going to go get it?
Me.
Okay, go get it, and I'll get those boiling. I still have them from weeks ago, so let's see if they're any good and put those to the boil. The kids are eating different cereals. We ran out of milk in the fridge, which is fine because we have these show them the thing. We have these milks on our pantry. We have a lot of them, and I want to use them up, kind of go through them so they don't expire. Which cereal are you eating, Noah?
I'm eating
Cornflakes. Yeah, off-brand cornflakes.
Lucas normally does it this way, but
yeah. Anyway, so Lucas brought the corn. I think it should still be okay. I got the water going. We're going to boil it, and we're going to get that going. Enjoy your breakfast, Lucas. Enjoy your breakfast, Noah. So the kids are eating off little. Did you finish that cereal?
Huh?
Did you finish the box of cereal for that?
Oh, no. We
No. Okay. We're trying to work on finishing things up. And then yesterday they brought one of these boxes of Capri Suns from our pantry in the garage. And so we're just going through things. I just wanted to share that with you, and our milk situations. I have so many. And it's good milk. I mean, it's still good till November of this year, but yeah, it's cutting it close. I opened this bag. There's some green onions. They've been in here for a long time. So we'll see if they're any good. Maybe the white part will be good. It looks like it should be good, and we will use those up as well. And the corn, that's what happens when things just get thrown in the fridge and you just kind of leave it. Okay, one more thing. Since we did wake up to rain and it's really cloudy today, my mom gave me these beautiful yellow beans, and usually we like them just sauteed with a little bit of olive oil and garlic and stuff, but I think I'm going to turn them into a soup. She also gave me this parsley and dill straight from her garden, and then I have one of those pork shanks that I like to make the broth, so I'm going to get that boiling. One should be more than enough, and I'm going to make a soup out of these, and they're going to be so good. It's essentially the same way I make my potato soup, only instead of potatoes, we're going to use these beautiful, all organic, grown by my mom beans, and I don't want to keep them too much longer because, like I said, they're organic and they probably won't last that long. So I was able to get a couple corn on the cobs. It looks like 4. One of them was super bad, so I had to just toss it out. Our chicken is going. It is 9:40 in the morning, and our soup is going to get going. Here are my yellow beans. Oh my gosh, these are so good. I just kind of broke them in little pieces because they're going in a soup. My carrots, celery, onion, and garlic, and Lucas brought me a red onion, so hopefully that's not going to turn the soup all red, but if it does, that's okay. The tomato paste that we put in the freezer when we opened that big can of tomato paste last week. Everything is boiling up very nicely, and the chicken is going, and it's going to be so good. It smells absolutely delicious in my house. My kids love the smell of corn on the cob, so I'm so happy we pulled that out and we're able to still use it. And I will bring you guys along once I get this. I took out my bread maker, and I'm going to throw in a loaf of bread because why not? We have a few slices left from the one we took out of the freezer, so we need bread anyway. So I'm going to make some bread. I knew I shouldn't have frozen these for breakfast. Well, actually it's 11. So brunch, David is going to warm up all of this taco meat and put it in his taco bowl and eat this. So this will be out of the freezer. The soup, it's all done. I haven't had this soup in many years, so I'm super excited to have it. I poached an egg in there as well because I like it that way. And then here is the chicken. It still has a while to go. Let me turn you guys around and show you. And my little ones were in the pool outside. Even though it rained this morning, it didn't last very long, and it's super hot outside, so they were in the pool. And they are ready to eat this. They are not waiting till dinner. I wanted them to have it with mashed potatoes and chicken, but that's not reality. The reality is they're gonna eat it now, and probably not all of it, but some of it, and they're super excited. They're just washing up, and then they're coming to have hot corn. So this is what it looks like with the poached egg, you guys. It's so good. So I am gonna let it just kind of cook in the warm broth, and then I'm gonna spread it throughout, and it's gonna make such a creamy broth. This is so good. Oh my gosh, the flavor from the fresh dill and the parsley and that broth and the yellow beans. Oh my gosh, if you've never made soup with these kind of beans, I don't know if they're called wax beans or what they're called. I really don't know. I just call them yellow beans. Try it. It's so easy and so delicious. Dinner, instant mashed potatoes and the chicken. I put it under the broiler for just a few minutes. That's what it looks like. It's super delicious. And here is the mashed potatoes. I hope you guys enjoyed what we have for dinner tonight. Oh, let me show you the bread. All nice and done, all cooled off, and we're gonna dig into that. It is Friday. We still have some leftover yellow bean soup, but my son really wants this beef and broccoli freezer meal that we made together last Saturday. So we're gonna pop this in the crock pot and get this going, and it's gonna be delicious with some. We're having bean soup with some leftover homemade bread, and this smells absolutely delicious. Here is dinner: rice, beef and broccoli. It is so good. It's smelling so delicious. I cannot wait to dig in. See you guys tomorrow. So today is Saturday, and we are going to my parents' house. We're meeting up with my sister and her family, and we are going to grill. Everyone say hi.
Hi.
Hi, Noah. And we are going to barbecue. Our contribution was I had 2 boxes of steaks that I got at Kroger, and they were under $12 each. They were a little freezer burnt, but they still turned out okay after we seasoned them and stuff. So we're bringing that, and then my sister and her husband is bringing those little Romanian sausages meat, and then my mom made homemade cabbage rolls and homemade bread and stuff. So either way, we'll take you guys around and show you what we're grilling, and we're just gonna enjoy this beautiful day, and we'll see you next time. So far, the little meats are done, and the cabbage rolls and the homemade bread, and they are working. So we are at my mom's house, and these 2 teenagers are cleaning up. Mom, say hi.
Hi.
To everyone on YouTube.
Hi.
Hi.
They're cleaning up. Bianca's washing. She's my niece. It was her birthday yesterday. She turned 14. Happy birthday. Woo-hoo.
Thanks.
And then David is putting stuff away, and my mom is, what are you making there?
Oh gosh.
Okay, so she is making like a Romanian style donuts, kind of.
Yeah, it is.
You're making that now? Oh, they're so good. We will definitely show you guys. You're gonna have to come to my house and make the recipe for YouTube. For that.
Just a fact.
You're gonna have to come and do the recipe for for YouTube. Okay. You guys, we have to keep her accountable. She said she's gonna do it. They're so good. So it's basically puffed up fried dough, and she put a little bit of lemon, it looks like.
Yeah, flour, lemon, eggs, galva, nu știu cum se spune.
Egg yolks.
Eu, little sugar, yeast,
All the good stuff.
degustat.
All the good stuff.
It's so good. Little milk.
Yeah, it's gonna be delicious. We'll show you guys when they're done. Are you gonna have to let them rise?
Yes.
Yeah, so she's gonna make them rise. Okay, let's go see what the other people are doing.
My yeast is rice.
Oh yeah, that's nice yeast. Is that instant yeast?
Yeast și cu făină.
With flour, yeast with flour. Nice.
Așa luați luăm.
Yeah, that's good. Very nice.
Okay, guys, we're making the fried dessert.
That's my niece.
Fried donuts. Gogosh.
Românești.
So you guys, this was back in Romania. That's where I'm originally born. And I came when I was 6. That's me and my sister. And then my parents. How cute is that? On the wall. All right, so they just came inside. We had the barbecue. Everyone say hi. Hi. And Lucas is dead. He's tired. Everyone is just really, really tired, but we had a good old time. Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday morning, and we have leftover fried donuts, gogwasha that my mom made, and these are with sugar. And you excited to eat it? Yeah, that's gonna be Noah's breakfast. Lucas had the same thing. They're gonna get nice and hyped up. But anyway, so here is what they finally look like. I don't think I videotaped last night what they look like. And then we have a lot of leftover, pretty much the whole steak, and other food today, but we'll show you what we're eating. Sunday, and we have a box full of steak left over from yesterday's party and cabbage rolls, and everybody's been eating up. We also have mashed potatoes from the other day, so whoever wants steak and mashed potatoes, that's fine. Whoever wants cabbage rolls with sour cream and bread, that's fine. That's gonna wrap up another week of what we're eating on our low spend challenge. I did have my husband pick up 4 Caesar salads from Walmart, and I had him go in because I didn't want to get tempted and spend. So those were around $19, $20. I'm not even sure. But we have those for the week coming up. We still have carrots and onions and all kinds of goodies. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week to see what other meals we can come up with for our low spend challenge.